I'm 25F, was in a serious relationship with my boyfriend. We started dating last year. A year from when we started dating, I met this guy on a dating app. We went on a weekend getaway. I don't know what love feels like, but what I felt for him was definitely not love. I became obsessed with him. I would get these intense rush of emotions when I saw he seen my story or replied to my text. These were such intense emotions, I felt that I would physically feel pain in my heart or stomach ache when I realized he didn't like me back. It was just a fling for him. I come from a very dysfunctional family. I was abused and neglected by my parents ever since I was a kid. I lack social skills, so I also have almost no friends. If there is one thing I want from this life, it's a happy family, a loving family, close friends who I can talk to about anything. This guy I met, he triggered all kinds of emotions in me that I would not be able to sleep. I made the choice to end things with him, which was one of the hardest things I have ever done. I knew I have to do it, because whatever this is will not end well for me. I would still randomly text him like an immature teenager if he liked me now. Or I would just text him to cuss because I was so emotionally broken. I would stalk his Instagram 5 to 7 times a day, even though it was on private. I had unfollowed him. I started therapy hoping it will help me. I tried to hook up cause one of my friends suggested it worked for him. That made me feel disgusting. My therapist tried hypnotherapy on me. They worked for a day or two, and I'd get back to my patter of stalking his Insta. Nobody would understand what I was going through, and that was the loneliest I have ever been. I would force myself to get to bed 7 p.m. every day just so I don't feel the pain at night. Some nights, I went on Omegle to talk to strangers so I stopped the pain. Nothing worked. Slowly, I started picking myself put, taking myself out on dates or to movie. I went on solo trip, which was amazing. All this helped ease the pain, and I started learning to be okay being with myself. In between this, I would have casual conversation with my now boyfriend. I told him about what I'm going through, and he'd wish me good luck. Soon over the period of 4 to 5 months, we started texting almost every day, and it was good for me because I needed someone. We had just started dating, and one thing about me is that I never date casually. I don't know why. I just text my situationship one last time to see if something has changed. And he told me there were no feelings involved. He told me he's talking to someone for an arranged marriage setup, and I told him sorry for acting all crazy. It's just that I like him, and I wanted to see him, but I respect that he's talking to someone. I wished him all the best, and after that I never reached out to him. I was fully involved with my now boyfriend. Some days I tell myself it's a good thing I made the right decision of ending things with X cause what I have is precious. However, I would still end up stalking the situationship's Instagram. My interaction with him was only 2 months, and it's been 2 years since then. I still stalk him. I feel so guilty. I've cried for hourly for how pathetic I am. That guy is living his best life, and I've over here stalking him. I consciously made the choice to be dedicated to my now boyfriend. I don't entertain any other men. I live my life. I go to therapy. He is an amazing man who's done so much for me. I don't know what love is honestly, but he came in my life in all calmness when I needed someone to love me. I took that, and I reciprocated it back. Apart from the stalking part. He saw me stalking the ex's Insta, which we were in bed. He tried to ask me questions about it. It just felt so uncomfortable, like I felt suffocated to get confronted on something like this. I love him, and I've done everything to keep this relationship. I told him I'm lime rent to this person, and I've been in therapy for it. It used to be intense, but now I don't feel must. I don't like to give importance to the stalking thing, and I know in some time it will just pass. And I'm counting on it. He wanted to ask me more questions, but I asked him not to, as I don't know what else to tell him other than my lame reason of my bad childhood made me lime rent to this person, and I'm sorry. I'm sure it will pass. I also recently shared with him about my mother's affair and a ton of family trauma, and I don't feel like telling him any more things on how fucked up I am. So, he broke up with me. I probably am the asshole.
Just need to get it off my chest.